Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. In this video, we are going to be playing around with some ResinCrete kits. These are by J Diction. They sent me 3 entire kits and these are cute and adorable and all of the things all completely different too. We're going to take a look at all 3 kits and then we're going to do some making. First up, we have the Angel kit. Now, again, these are incredible gift ideas with Mother's Day coming up here in the UK in just a couple of short weeks. Is it? Yeah, about 2 weeks time is Mother's Day. Anything like this, they are perfect little gifts for birthdays, all of the things. So, in this kit, there are 3 bags of the ResinCrete powder. Now, with ResinCrete, it's just add water. So then they provide you with 2 cups and a stirrer. And then you've got your molds, you've got your little paints and your pots and your paint brushes. Now, if you've been with me a while, you will see that I actually used one of their kits not long ago. And their paint in these kits is thick, guys. It is quality paint. It's not like the runny stuff that you get with kids kits. It's literally thick, really good quality paint. The molds themselves are like that super soft squishy silicone. If you know what I'm talking about, then you'll know. But yeah, they're really malleable, pliable and movable is the word I'm looking for. Basically easy to demold kind of silicone. It's got one angel who has like bunny ears and big wings. And then it's got this little angel who's like pondering. She's kind of sitting there, resting her head on her hand. But we are going to be playing with those in today's video as well. The next up is the family portrait set. Now, this is hilarious. I feel like this set is based on famous paintings. I recognize a couple of them. I don't recognize all of them. So if you do, please drop a comment in the comment section down below and let me know which ones they are. I recognize the girl with the pearl. I think it's the girl with the pearl earring. And I recognize the portrait of the man with like the apple. Instead of a face, he's got like a bright red apple. This kit comes with all of the powder and everything you need again, including the paints, paintbrushes. But this kit comes with super handy dandy 3M magnet stickers. Now, I didn't even know they were a thing, so I might have to just go and buy myself some of them as well. But these are the portraits. Again, perfect fridge magnets. That's what the magnets are for, to create fridge magnets. And this is what they look like. But it's so funny. Like, see the girl here with the blonde hair? And yeah, that's the girl with the pearl earring. And the bottom right with the apple in front of his head. I know those 2 portraits. The others I'm not sure of. So if you do know, let me know. But yes, really cool. Once you've done your ResinCrete creation, once you've painted it and done whatever you want to do with it, stick your magnets on the back. The final kit, and this is the kit we're really focusing on because I am in my spring botanical floral era, is the flowers. These are so beautiful. Now this kit, honestly, when I opened it, I got the shock of my life. Like, I took the powders out. You get the same kind of thing in every kit. So you get the powder you need, you get your cups, your stirrer, your paints, your paintbrushes. But these were huge. Now, when I looked at the front of the box, I just assumed they were like smaller pendants, like 1 inch, 1.5 inches maybe. But when I opened the box, they're massive, guys. They're the size of my hand. So that was also quite a shock, but I'm also really happy about it because that means that, you know, there won't be such fine detail to paint. But again, you get your paints, your paintbrush and your stirrers and all of that jazz. This also comes with some faux leather rope to be able to hang them up afterwards. They all have a little area where you can hang them from. And yeah, these are the ones that we're fully going to make. But then I am going to play around with the angel and one of the portraits as well, just so you can kind of see. This is what they're looking like. They've got 4 molds, and on the box there's images of all 4 molds painted in different colorways. So it just gives you a little bit of inspiration. We've got what looks like daisies, and then we've got what looks like either snowdrops. I feel like they are snowdrops, but equally you could paint them out to be bluebells, that kind of thing. Really paint them any colour you want, let's be honest. But yeah, super chunky. That is the same squishy soft silicone. Really gorgeous gift ideas. Now, I know for a fact that even though Mother's Day is coming up here in the UK, that it would probably be my dad that would appreciate these more. My dad is a gardener, an incredible gardener, and yeah, these would be definitely more up his street than my mum's. But the roses, oh my goodness me, the roses are stunning, and that is the one I am holding out for. I feel like I'm going to love that the most. Pause the screen if you need to, but it's 100 grams to 30 ml water. Now, 30 ml water is 30 grams, so I just do 30 grams water into my bowl and then I pour in 100. Whereas in this case, I put the whole pack of powder in to 75 grams. So each pack of powder takes 75 grams water. For me, that's just easier. Throw a whole pack in there and get it all done, get it out of the packet, and jobs are good. And now this part here is optional. After I'd mixed up my water and my ResinCrete powder, this part is optional, but these molds are detailed, guys. They're so intricate and detailed with the leaves and the stems and the petals, each individual petal on those flowers. I did spend a little bit of time just putting in a small amount of ResinCrete and then stretching the mold out and giving it a squish to really encourage that ResinCrete to go down and in. ResinCrete is really watery at the point of pouring, so molds like this do really well with it. Other ecos are quite thick and you wouldn't necessarily get away with it. They just would not make it down into all of those cavities and those nooks and crannies. But this did pretty much a good job. I could have spent a little bit longer maybe tapping them around a bit. But yeah, I think for me, it's just peace of mind that I'm doing the best job I can do to get that ResinCrete to go down into all of those stems and petals and all of that. But yeah, here we are. Now, I did have to mix up a bit more of the ResinCrete. One pack pretty much did 3 of these, so I did have to go ahead and mix up another batch for the 4th piece. Also, to make life easier, I did the whole thing again. So 75 grams water, the whole pack of powder. And I figured I might as well mix up the whole lot and then just keep on pouring. And we'll pour an angel, we'll pour both angels. Now, honestly, I know that those angel figurines are beloved. Like, they are a whole movement. There are so many people out here, so many of my friends on here and artists who love angels, anything to do with angels. For me, I personally just don't. It's not that I don't love an angel. I think they're super, super cute, but they make me feel quite sad, a bit melancholy. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But I know that there will be people out here absolutely loving angels. Now, I am also doing just one of the portraits so you can kind of get an idea for what they look like as well. But yeah, again, giving them all a bit of a squish. If you're worried about my kitchen wooden worktops, do not worry. I knew I was going to make a mess, so I decided to do it downstairs in my kitchen because I've got the sink right there. You know, the dream craft room would be to have a sink in your craft room. Come on, that would be the dream. I have got them all down on my paper towel, so I'm just giving the paper towel a bit of a shimmy and a shake and a wobble just to try and dislodge any potential air pockets that are down inside. And this is 30 minutes later. Anything to do with that speed, I am all for it. First up, we have the angels, and the detail in this mold is beautiful. Each and every feather on the angel wings is carved and stunning. And yeah, once you kind of get an idea of what the mold is, so you have to be really careful around those bunny ears, but so cute. So cute. I did lose the tip of her ear, but this is one of those things, once you know a mold, once you know how the mold works and where the cavities are, then you know for every future use to pay particular attention to that area of the mold. But as it was, I was going in completely blind to this mold. I didn't really know what I was looking for, apart from the image on the box. But again, the same with this gorgeous little cherub. Again, they are pretty much cherubs, but yeah, this little one here is just resting her his face on her hand here, and I have lost a finger. So again, that's just something to note next time you use the mold, to pay particular attention to those areas. This is what the portrait looks like. I've got a couple of air bubbles around the edge, but again, I didn't really do much on that one. I didn't mold it in and shake it as much as I should, so all lessons learned. The flowers are stunning. This is the miniature roses. The detail is crazy insane. Even the frames are so detailed. I've got a couple of chunks out from the top and the side there. Again, in the future, when I use this mold, I will make sure that I go around with my micro brush and just get down and in and try to avoid those. But again, handmade with love, not perfection. And yeah, forgive yourself for any little air bubble. This mold, I wasn't sure if I'd messed up the frame or what had happened, but yeah, there was quite a lot of excess around the frame that I just rubbed off with my hand. But how stunning are these flowers? These are, I believe, daisies. On the box, they are painted to look like daisies, so yellow innards and white leaves, white petals. So pretty. I love the 3D-ness of them. They're incredible. And this one, again, could be snowdrops, could be bluebells, any colour you want. But I love the leaf. That leaf on the bottom left-hand side, how cool is that? The way it's all folded over. I just cannot get over the actual 3D nature of these molds. They are simply beautiful. Let me know what your favourite flower is, please. That's a question I haven't asked yet. Let me know in the comment section, if you are still here, what your favourite flower is. Mine, I think, used to be gerberas because they would come in all kinds of colours, but now I like peonies. Oh, peonies. But look at this one. This one is a stunner. Now, my brain automatically goes to, I would use this one specifically for the roses. I wouldn't fill it up. I wouldn't fill up the mold. I would just fill up the rose sections, take the roses out individually, and then glue them onto something else, like the edge of a tray, or create a tray with them, or a plant pot, or anything like that. It's so many options, and those roses are really robust. So you know that if you just pour the rose section, you've got yourself a whole ton of 3D roses for another project. Now, my advice here would be get them on your cake drying rack for a solid 24 hours. Let them dry out, do all of the things before you paint them. You want to make sure there's absolutely no moisture in these whatsoever. I am not going to paint them in this video because, again, I'm not very good at it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very good at it. But the paints are real quality in this kit, and you get two brushes, a flat head and a really fine point brush, which you would have seen in previous videos. But this is what they're looking like. Let me know which one you think you'd prefer. Do you like the angel kit, the little cherub kit, or do you like the portraits or the flowers? For me, it's all about the flowers. These roses are incredible. Just incredible. And I actually think you could make a whole series of them and just put them in one frame. Like, I genuinely think a collective in a frame, they're almost very antique-y. They remind me of the sort of things my grandma used to have, like little plaques, like little oval wall plaques with 3D things coming out of them. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much to J Diction for sending these kits over to me. All of the details will be in the description box below, and thank you so much for being here. I will see you all in the next video, and it's George's birthday today. If you're still here at the end, he's 2 today. I can't quite believe it. Anyway, I'll see you all then. Bye.